which is only 1 to 3% of your body's mass, yet uses 20% of all energy you breathe. Your brain. As you know, brain is soft, shiny, grayish-white, mushroom-shaped structure. It is extremely complex and sophisticated. The brain of an average adult weighs about 1.4 kilograms. And the functions of the brain were discovered by the ancient Egyptians and Greeks in 400 BC, and that was Hippocrates who first discovered that brain plays an important role in sensation and intelligence. And our brain controls information flow through our body and also controls voluntary actions such as working, talking, reading, and involuntary actions such as breathing and digestion. Yeah, friends, I see that my topic is too serious for you, but despite of the fact that my speech is dedicated to a very serious topic, to my research work, which has been in progress for several weeks, tonight I'm going to tell you very interesting facts of our brain which will blow your mind and even surprise you. And also I'd like to tell you some very interesting information how to enhance your brain and how to grow your brain. That's why let's start with the facts which will blow your mind. And the first one, just imagine that our brain contains 100 billion neurons, which is 16 times the number of people on Earth. Our brain is 75% of water, and human brain consumes 25 volts of power, and this amount of energy is enough to illuminate light bulbs. And also our brain has 100, let me remind, I think that it has 100,000 blood vessels, and if they were stretched out, they would circle our Earth 4 times. And also our brain perceives things differently from the reality. Our brain often fools us, and I suggest you to prove this and to make small experiments. I need one volunteer who can read in English pretty good, and I suggest to do this to Vladimir. Just read. Please don't pay attention to anything. Just read this text.
You detail.
But read in English. Don't pay attention to anything.
You better believe it. Your brain is clever. Just try and see if you can read this. Most likely you can. This is because the mind does not read it, all letters, only the word as a whole, according to research at Cambridge University.
Incredible, isn't it? Scientists point out that it doesn't matter whether the first and the last doesn't matter if the letters are jumped up. The most important point is that the first and the last letter, if they stand in properly, most people are able to read the text. And also I'm interested in differences between male and female, and these gender differences have always interested me. And what I discovered that male and female brain, they are different, and scientists all over the globe finally mapped the human brain. Just look at this picture. You may see female and male brain. And also, you may see how complex and complicated our brain are. And please pay attention that some areas have developed and some areas have atrophied. And that is the point that women and men, they perceive reality in different ways. And also, scientists point out that to the fact that main brain it is too simple, and it is so simple that it takes too much time in order to see details. And also scientists point that simplicity of male brain is what drives the overpopularity in some countries, and complexity of female is what drives everything else. And also I'd like just to ask very simple questions, just simple suggestions. For example, let's have drink. Or the second one, let's have drink and go to bed. And just look at these pictures and see how see differences in response of male and female. See how focused male brain is, and how complicated and full of action female brain is.
Very small, very small.
Let's have drink, and that is the response of male, and that is the response of female. And let's have drink and go to bed, that is simple answer of man, and that is much activity of women. I see that it's known for you.
Discrimination.
We will discuss it later. And that's the main brain facts. I'm sure that they can blow up anyone's mind. And now let's talk about very interesting pieces of advice. How can you enhance your mental performance, and how can you grow your mind, your brain? And point is that in the past, scientists believe that we were each born with 100 billion neurons, brain cells, and when we reached adolescence, our brain cells started dying, and that we lose 10,000 brain cells every day. But now scientists believe that we can grow our brain. How can we do this? In very simple way. Just pay attention to your nutrition. If your nutrition should be balanced, it should include 3 oxygen fatty acids, which is contained in cold water fish, and also you should eat products which contain vitamin E, that's vegetables, special of green color. Also stress management. Please pay attention that stress ruins our brain cells. That's why you're welcome to practice yoga or some kind of meditation in order to grow your mind. And also physical exercises. If you think that physical exercises can only enhance our physical health, you are mistaken, because physical exercises, they also help to grow our brain as well. That's why you may just run, ski, or play football, tennis, anything. And the last secret is very important, because in order to grow our mind, we have to stimulate our mental activity. How can we do it? Of course, we all are very, very busy, but just doing ordinary things, you may also enhance our brain. If you go shopping, just make a list of 12 or 15 products you need to buy, and put it into your pocket. When you have already bought everything, just take out this list of products and check with the products in your trolley car. And if you have more than 90%, you have great brain health. If you have just 85 to 90%, not bad. If less than 85, just continue doing this exercise. And this exercise, it isn't proved scientifically, but I'm personally trying to do this and to be sure that I enhance my brain health. And finally, I'd like to pay your attention that now you know very interesting facts of our brain, and you may use this in your ordinary life. And also these facts, they may help you in communication between men and women, and now you can understand that our difference, it depends on our brain. And also you may use all these tips, and you may do it just in ordinary life. Why not just to go for a walk? It's physical activity with your friends, that is mental activity, because you may discuss a book you've read just recently, in order to have good time in cafe, just to eat something that is balanced nutrition. And in any case, you are welcome to do this, and who knows, maybe using this advice, using these pieces of advice, you can reach what scientists believed wasn't possible. You will grow your mind. Yeah, that's smart.